Hey guys, welcome back to Shep Talk and welcome back to Shep Talk Movie Reviews. But before we get into the review, a quick admin note. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well as the bell icon so that way you get notified when I upload a video. Also, I am on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. All those links are down below, so if you want to follow me on social media, hit me up. Now let's get back to my review of The Half of It. The Half of It was created by Alice Wu, and also stars Leah Lewis, Daniel Damer, Alexis Lemire. Quick synopsis: Paul really wants to date Aster, but sucks at putting words to paper, so he hires Ellie to write love letters to Aster. But then Ellie starts having feelings for Aster, and that is when things start getting complicated. The Half of Us was released on video on demand May 1st, 2020. Now this is what I look for in a standard coming-of-age romance movie. Yes, we have the basic storyline of Jock wants to date hot girl, but doesn't really know how to express himself to her, so he gets the person that is great at putting words to paper and helps him woo the girl. But, I won't go and say that's just it. You're now adding in the smart girl helping the jock woo the hot girl. But then the smart girl starts falling for the hot girl, making this movie a whole big love triangle. And that in itself is nothing really new. There are some added elements in here that really just bring it out though. Though I did enjoy it because it wasn't bashing you over the head or something we didn't see coming. Ellie is pretty much texting Aster the whole time, and I dare anyone to write romantic, flirty texts to someone day after day and not start having feelings for themselves. It helps as well that Aster, being the hot girl, is not portrayed as some vapid valley girl with nothing between her ears, but an actual person, and just because she looks good is not what defines her. The movie fleshes out these characters and gives us more than the average stereotype than most of the teenage movies in a similar vein does. Even Paul, the jock, grows in this movie. At the beginning, we really don't know much about him actually, but we see him hanging out with Ellie and really start to learn and develop not only intellectually, but emotionally as well. Ellie grows as well. At the beginning of this movie, she is this shy, internal person that is making it by in high school by writing people's essay for a price, as well as taking care of her father and their job at working at the train station. So I give credit to Alice Wu, who did not only direct this movie, but also wrote it. It is so easy nowadays to give us a movie that pretty much reheated some of the previous movie or book or storyline that we have all seen before, but it's really hard to take that and tweak it and change it enough that yes, the story overall is pretty much the same, but we are giving us your own take on that genre. Alice Wu does that. She gives us a story that we think we've heard it before, but gives us a different point of view or perspective. I also want to give props to the actors and how well their performances are in this movie. So many times we get a movie that is well shot or well written, but when you put it in the hands of the actors, they don't or can't give us the performance that it deserves. But Leah, Daniel, and Alexis all give us performances that make us believe in them and all want to know what happens next to them. And it's not only a drama or romance either. Alice Wu does give us some really funny comedic moments in this movie. There is one scene that in particular where Aster and Paul are at a diner having a date with Ellie sitting in Paul's truck watching as everything goes down, and she can see things aren't going so well. So she starts texting Aster without Paul knowing it, and is probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie because you have this three-way interaction going on where no one seems to really know what's going on, and it's just funny. Overall, The Half of It is a movie that gives us a different spin on the high school love story that we've seen time and time again, showing us that love is different for all people and not everything fits in the nice square box we think it should. If you're looking for something different to watch, this time, I highly recommend The Half of It. With all that being said, Shep Talk gives The Half of It 4 Sheps out of 5 Sheps. But guys, that is all I have for you today. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I truly appreciate it. And if you like this video, check out some of these videos over here. I'm sure there'll be something else in there that you'll also enjoy. But like I said before, guys, that is all I have time for you today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at the next review.